Lucky 7.
It's a bit quiet, which is annoying. It's just very quiet. What the heck?
What's quiet?
The video linked.
Yeah, it's so quiet.
I love the shot of the chick just eating a pie. As if that's the important thing.
Why is my volume so low? What the heck?
I think it's just a quiet recording.
Yeah.
No, it's not just that. It's also the Eskimo Star Wars one. I'll have to test this. Yeah, it's definitely the video.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Internet stupidly dropped again.
That was the
Right,
highest
so-
roll I could get though, Squid.
Why?
Because I have neg 1 and my wisdom's 8.
Would I be able to use any wisdom?
Because you have neg 1 and your wisdom's 8.
Yeah, so 7.
You still roll 2d6.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the highest roll you can get at all.
You're trying to fool a DM?
It's 11.
Hmm.
Can I try and use my wisdom to help out at all?
So no. I mean, you can try and use the sword if you want.
Nah, I'm not in the bloodline, so it wouldn't work.
How do you know?
What?
How do you know that you're not the bloodline?
Oh, guess I can try it then.
Yeah, do we know what race the
No, nobody does.
Well, I'm gonna say that Shana doesn't know any different anyway, so she's just like still happy and swinging it around.
So that's the move.
Should we all give it a go?
Can if you want.
I guess.
Carbo approaches Shana and says, "Can I have a turn?"
Sure.
Oh! Here we go. All right, so 10 plus. Describe an effect, or either an effect or a price, and the GM will describe the other. So what does it do when you touch it?
I'm thinking Carbo gets like a bit of an electric shock, and he can hold it, but he starts to like his hair stands on end, and he starts to like, yeah.
Yeah, so you hold on to it for a little bit longer and longer and longer, and the blade starts to light up and crackle a little bit, and like the first crackle of electricity, people of the whole crowd turns and looks, and you're standing there with the sword crackling. It hurts your hand like you wouldn't believe. But the sword is just beginning to arc a little bit with electricity. What do you do?
He's going to keep holding on to it and just kind of like raise it in the air.
Okay, take 2 damage. Yeah, you hold it in the air and the crowd cheers and yeah, goodness me, yeah. And then they fire up their party song and like the songs change. They run through a few of them, and you've got a guy that's like was interpreting for the monk dude, and he sort of explains the song, and it's a song about the prophecy mostly, and a little bit about how Tortobel slew some of the Titans, and like It describes some pretty cool things, like a Titan who was a woman who turned into smoke, and he captured her in a bag and drowned her in the water, and that's how he beat the Titan. And it's like sort of vaguely pseudo spiritual things like that sort of you don't think would actually have happened, but that's how it's come about in legend. Like, you know what I mean? And that he was incredibly strong and brave and intelligent, and he outwitted them. And yeah. So yeah, is anybody else going to try and pick up the sword, or?
Yeah. Roaming Skunk is like, yeah, give me a shot.
While they're doing that, I try and learn the song.
Yeah, cool. Do you have any moves that do that, where you can learn a song?
No.
All right.
But I mean, I'm a bard. I'd probably learn.
Yeah, you can. I'd say this one counts as important enough that you should write it on your character sheet, that you know some songs about Tortobel. Tortobel is spelled like this. By the way, Mason, do you want to make your roll?
Yep.
I can't edit my personal notes.
Really?
Uh,
your moves? No, you can't edit your moves. No.
No, personal notes. Actually, I can't put new lines in.
I could edit mine.
Did you refresh the page after we started?
So I can edit it, but every time I press enter to add a new line, it...
Oh, Alt and Enter is for Google
right.
Sheets. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was going
10. Righto, 10 plus. So when you grab it, what does it do? Describe a price or an effect. Describe either a price or an effect, and I will describe the other.
I can describe an effect it gives.
Yeah. So what happens when you touch the sword? Like when you pick it up?
When I touch the sword, it starts lighting a very bright neon sort of green. It's sort of like you can hear this humming noise. It's like when I hold it, and my companion starts to light a glowy green as well.
Okay. Inside your head, that humming sound is like 10,000-fold, and it's just like deafening inside your brain. Like it gives you an instant headache, and it's just like nearly too much to hold. Like you struggle to hold on to it. But yeah, it glows bright iridescent green. And again, the crowd turns and cheers and hey, and they notice particularly, I think, Carl, you're an elf as well, aren't you?
No, halfling.
Oh, halfling. Bummer. Yeah, okay. Anyways. Yeah, right. So, yeah, the crowd's cheering and dancing and whooping, and then everybody else in the crowd sort of starts to want to touch the sword. They want to grab it.
Nope, I'm putting it away.
Yeah, I hand it to Shana.
Yeah, I still want to go.
You're learning the song.
Yeah, I can do two things at once.
Alright.
This can be true.
He's going to turn the sword into like a crazy loot.
Yeah, he touches it and it turns into like the most metal loot you've ever seen.
Turns into a microphone. Starts singing.
I do not need a microphone. My voice is... Oh, 11. Goodness me, every single one of his except Shana. The one who was originally going. Righto, describe an effect or a price, and I'll describe the other.
I grab the sword and absolutely nothing visible happens.
Okay, do you feel anything?
No.
Okay.
Can't kill you with that, can you?
No, I can't. I mean...
Okay, well, when I grab it, it starts shining and glowing really brightly.
Okay. Just white light?
Kind of golden.
Okay. Cool. Your price for your golden light. Yes.
Real Dennis, did the guy?
1 second, guys.
Elfish is about to die.
Yeah, it seems to be taking a long time.
Sorry, Beth was asking me something. Okay, you're a bard. It glows. Yeah, I won't be.
Make him tone deaf or something. Tone deaf
I
for
so
6 hours.
want to. Yeah. It makes it in your ears you hear like a loud bang, and it makes your ears ring for like a good couple of hours afterwards.
Oh, good thing I learned the song before I picked that thing up.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and Shana, you don't let anybody. Well, here we go. First of all, do you give it back to Shana?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to keep it if I tried.
It's funny, Shana, the only one who didn't show any promise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, when you give it back, and Shana, do you don't let the rest of the crowd touch it?
No, I just sheath it and put it back in its sheath on my belt.
Okay.
Oh no,
Yeah.
pass it around the NPCs. We might kill a few.
Yeah, one of them just bursts into flames.
Yeah.
Spontaneously combusts.
What he doesn't know is that when he holds the sword, it can nuke the planet, but he's dead before he can try. Yeah,
Alright, party time.
party time. So I don't know about you guys, but I think I want to finish it up there. You guys partying, you've got the sword, you know a lot more about what you're dealing with the shadows, and
Sounds good.
sounds good.
Mr. Likey, good campaign. Good campaign.
Righto. So first off, I guess we'll do the XP stuff. Did anybody perform their alignment?
I slayed
Yep.
and stuff.
I spurred others to significant and unplanned decisive action. I got everyone to chase the shadow into the darkness.
I eliminated an unnatural menace.
Yes, you did.
So, like, just 1 XP or?
Yeah, that's 1 XP. Yep, for if you manage to do that.
Yeah.
Shana, I don't think slaying a monster is eschewing a convention of the civilized world.
Yeah, I guess not.
Can anybody think of something that Shana did that was eschewing a convention of the civilized world? That's things like sleeping outside when somebody offers you a bed, like because you prefer the night under the stars, and like never wearing shoes ever anywhere and things like that.
Well, she doesn't wear shoes.
She wanted to sleep on a night watch.
Yeah, that's probably issuing a convention, because that's like a very established. Although, did you actually sleep on your night watch? I don't
For like
think you
5
did.
minutes.
For like 5 minutes.
I don't know. It's up to you guys. Did Shana do it?
It's not really. No, I wouldn't say so.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just being lazy.
All right. So, not level up. We want end of session. End of session. Right. Did anybody fulfill a bond that they have with another player?
Don't
I
know.
don't have any bonds.
Does anybody want to write a bond?
Yeah, I think after I tried to set the dog on fire, Ronrick does not trust me, and for good reason.
Okay, that's good. So if at any point that is not true anymore, you can, well, you discuss it with Mason, but if you agree that that's not true anymore, then you get rid of it and you mark an XP. So that's how bonds work. But you can also use it to, on the move called aid and interfere. You can, either aid or interfere them, and you get a bonus to it if you have a bond with people. So it's in your best interest to have bonds with people.
Does anyone have anything valuable? Because one of my bonds is I stole something of theirs.
I believe Shana has something valuable. But we'd have to
Yeah, I
roleplay
think
that if you did that.
Yeah, and I think he's a bit too fair to Shana anyway.
Yeah. You can write your own bond. You don't have to use the suggested ones.
Well, I want to
Okay.
have a bond with Romerick that he seems not to remember how he got blind, and Shana feels a bit guilty about it, but doesn't
Okay,
really
so
want
yeah.
to tell him either.
How did that actually happen, by the way?
Romerick tried hitting on Shana, and then
While they
Shana,
were drunk.
yeah, Shana punched him in the side of the face, and I rolled a 12, which lets me, take something from them.
Oh,
So yeah, I took his. I just made him blind in that eye.
She took my eye. I took her. No, I'm not gonna say it.
All right, so Romerick
Yar.
doesn't remember that I made him blind. I feel guilty. Cool. All right. And then finally, there's the 3 questions that we have for level up. If you answer yes to any of these, mark an XP. So, did you learn something new and important about the world?
Yes, the sword.
Yes.
Yeah.
yep.
Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that owlbear thing. Turtle bear.
Romerick's wandering hands.
And
You
did
wish,
you loot
Shana.
memorable treasure?
No.
I don't think we did. No.
No.
What was it? Loot a memorable treasure?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so.
You didn't loot the sword. You already had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, statuettes aren't memorable treasure, are they?
I wouldn't say so. All right. Did anybody level up?
Yep, I did.
We
Nope.
level up
Okay.
half XP, don't we?
So for level 3, you level up at 6 XP.
Yep. Level up.
You did level up?
Mhm.
So what XP are you on?
What XP
Are
do
you
I
on?
want? Oh,
I,
on
no,
6.
what are you on? Are you on 6 or are you
Yeah.
higher?
On 6.
Okay. So you'll go to 0 at level 4. So both Jesse and Shannon, you can... Now, where's the list of things that you can do? You can choose a new advanced move from one of your open playbooks, or you can choose a stat and increase it by 1. Yeah, and if you increase your Constitution, then your HP goes up, and ability scores can't go higher than 18. So both of you do that.
Where
if-
are the advanced moves again?
You can pick them out of the drop down if on your where all your moves are at the bottom of your sheet, or you can just look at your character sheet, like a PDF copy, which will give you all your moves.
Actually, I think I did save that on my Dropbox.
If not, I'll drop you a. What class are you? You're a thief, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's the link to the thief character sheet, if you haven't got it.
Yeah.
And I don't think you have any extra playbooks open, do you? That wasn't a thing on the first session.
Nope.
Alrighty. So, Shannon, make sure you remember that you can take any of the moves out of the Garuda, the Canvas of Garuda playbook as well.
Is that like the tattoo ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'm sure just being in town, you can meet up with Garuda and say, hey, I like to look at that one.
Yep. The one I wanted to take was the one where the barbarian gets to choose from a different class, an ability,
Okay.
and I wanted the that shout thing from the bard one.
Metal Hurlant.
Yeah.
Metal Barbarian. Okay, let me just quickly look at which one it is.
I don't need to stick around longer than this, do I? Or
No,
still stuff
you're
to-
good to go.
Cool.
Thanks for
Catch
coming.
you guys later. Good game.
Yeah, see you around, man.
Yep. Metal Barbarian, so you're basically like Norwegian.
Yeah. I don't think you can take another move. You must be able to, because I used to do it with I did that with my Japanese dude. He was a barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh, Appetite for Destruction. Take a move from Fighter, Bard, or Thief class. So Appetite for Destruction, and you're taking it from
The bard.
Bard. So let me just add on add a new playbook. The playbook will be Shana's Appetite for Destruction, and you want Metal Hurlant.
Yep.
And then on the GM page, I will add the playbook to your character, which is Shana. Shana's Appetite for Destruction. Right, now you can choose Metal Hurlant from the
Awesome.
thing. So when you shout with great force or play a shattering note, choose the target and roll plus con. On 10 plus, the target takes 1d10 damage and is deafened for a few minutes. On a 7 or 9, you still damage your target, but it's out of control. The GM will choose an additional target nearby.
What do I have to roll for that?
Constitution.
Okay, cool.
It's not too bad on you, is it?
No.
15, yeah.
I'm taking Envenom, by the way. Which means I can use Golden Root on weapons.